Basically, PrintProvider has been, for the past 4 years, been a kind of traditional print broker.
PrintProvider is a broker company working within the graphic industry.
But we have, in the past 4 years, also been developing some software, and in that, when that software will be released, we need to change our focus.
We have this huge network of very interesting producers or vendors of different kinds. And
in that perspective, we have decided to use all potential means, like building we call it a TV channel, Inkish, to attract more people, to become more international.
And what we saw amongst, one thing they all have in common is that they're so keen on what is going on in their different workshops.
And we intend to be a global TV channel, which is pretty ambitious for a small channel like ours and with the budgets we have. But also some of the people from the printing industry have started to show interest in actually become sponsors on some of our episodes, so that's cool.
We thought it inspires us to sell to our resellers, and if we could get it out in the wild, it would inspire our resellers to sell more to their end clients. It's of course one thing, and building network is always a good thing for business.
And now we are ready to move more internationally, both with the software business that we're doing and also the business we're doing in general. So that was the main reason for starting Inkish. Our intention from the beginning was not to make money. What we would like it to be was being a non-profit channel, so it would be self-sustaining money-wise after a certain period. So we started the investment in this because we believe that information is crucial in order to develop any business.
Basically everything that is printed or used in advertising materials, we're doing that with different partners all over the world. And we do that primarily with our professional partners or professional clients, and we tend to call them resellers. They're reselling our services to their end clients. That means that PrintProvider don't cater any end clients themselves. We only work through our resellers. We do that for various reasons. One of the reasons is that we rather have fewer clients but have a steady flow of jobs coming in from well-known clients. Then we want to target all the different markets and with everything that comes at a cost of marketing and etc.
We believe that if you look at the print industry, it's a business that have been suffering a lot due to the financial crisis, due to change in technology. And basically, by sharing information about printers, people, technology, events and business, we believe that we can give our little contribution to the printing industry. So that's why we started to do it. Of course, we aim to make some money on it sooner or later, and we have started to get sponsors, so which is like episode sponsors, which is of course needed and important for doing this, because as anyone can imagine, it costs money to do this. The editorial process, the making of the film and the music and everything, as well as the travels.
For the prints in Dubai and the UAE, we get around about 10,000 visitors coming to our show.
Well, yes, I'm the producer and the editor of Inkish TV. So basically all what you see in the finished programs, the finished episodes, is made here in this post-production studio where we make the music and we make the field recordings, and the footage we take it here and edit it and shorten it down to make a episode of Inkish TV.
We have been in the Middle East making a portrait from the Print Pack exhibition in the spring, and we can see that after we do an episode in United Emirates, we get a lot of viewers from Arabic-speaking countries. When we do something from Sweden or from the Baltic, we get a lot of viewers from there, and we hope that we can attract people from many different places on the globe as we get more and more episodes on the channel.
Basically, it's a kind of one-man army. I go out shooting the footage with a camera and recording the sound, and also I participate in the meetings. What should we cover? So it's not like the old days where you had a cameraman and a sound guy and a journalist. We do everything with very few people at Inkish TV.
Making it easy to also adjust, because if we had like a huge organization, it would be difficult to be spontaneous. But if we get a good idea and we have the right people around us, then we do it right away.
On a typical day, besides for driving my kids to school, we'll probably be trying to cat on new advertising agencies, trying to figure out, following up on previous jobs that we're doing with our existing clients. That would be on a day-to-day basis. I travel sometimes a lot to visit our different vendors. That is both to ensure that we have all the quality aspects in place, to make sure that everybody is aligned with our expectations to quality, delivery time, and to figure out what's happening in the market. New technologies, new products, everything that basically turns around our core business, which is selling advertising materials to our resellers.
Also, the music is made here. Like for instance,
we have like these 5 keys that are the most important. We have people, printing houses or printers, we have technology, we have events, and we have business.
so yeah.
We try to make portraits and interviews and programs that are relevant to the print industry and to those 5 key areas that we're working on. A substantial part of the viewers actually see all the episodes from beginning to end. We don't try to attract specific viewers on the internet that only have 2 minutes. I mean, honestly, we made, I think, actually a very, very good program about a Swedish packaging company, Gaffs Karton, and they have purchased a new Hicon Euclid machine, and that episode was about 17 minutes or something like that. And in my opinion, it's just like that. If you are in the market to buy a Euclid machine, which probably grows around 1 million euros, I mean, if you don't have the time to look at 17 minutes, if that can give you inspiration from a daily user, then it's really not worth investing in either. So it is a balance, basically, right?
Basically, it's making friends. For the first time when we meet the client, we basically introduce them to our different offerings to them, and there's various services. We have some seminars that we have every month. That could be everything from how to sell to to how to handle selling prints on the internet. It could be something about handling production, so that could be seminars. We have every Monday morning, we have a very cool newsletter that comes out to all our partners, and it could be everything from new things in the industry, new products. It could be special offerings if we know that we have a production running, for instance in China for playing cards. We'll try to see if anybody else wants to buy in on the transport, because buying the products is one thing, but shipping cost sometimes overruns the production cost. So that is something we do. And
we're making the self-portrait of PrintProvider and Inkish because a lot of people are asking us the questions, why is a print broker making a television channel? I mean, what is the objectives? Where's the catch? Is there something, is there a hidden agenda? And there is no hidden agenda. It is actually a very, very simple agenda. We want to share information. We have covered literally all the costs so far, and we are ready to continue doing that for a long period. Also to prove that print provider, as a print broker, is not essential in this TV station at all. What is essential here is that we share information about people. Sometimes people can think that we are making a portrait of a competitor. Yeah, we are, because if we want to be an independent channel and be taken serious for what we do, we need to have the journalistic approach to everything, which is important.
I generally think that we have something that we can help our prospering resellers with, and I see a tendency that a lot of advertising agencies in the mid-sectors or smaller advertising agencies have a tendency of not making any profits of their printed materials. They basically send a file to the client and wait for the client to do the printing with whatever printing house comes in line. That gives, of course, no profit for the advertising agency, but it also limits their creativity in terms of figuring out how to do it in new ways.
We hope that the self-portrait can actually give our viewers an idea of that's why we're doing what we do.
When we meet the reseller for the very first time, we prepare a web shop for them where they can order all their materials that they're printing with us. They can find up-to-date prices for all our standard products, which are quite competitive in the market, to say the least. In our web shop, we have guides of different cutting forms, guides on how to do these different products. So there's a lot of inspiration material as well in our websites. So this is one of the major things that we do for our resellers. And we have this genius French concept where everything we find of new products, it could be like new way of doing business cards, or it could be new kind of equipment that would enable something that was not seen before. We try to gather that and we send it every month to all our resellers to inspire them to do something better for the clients and stand out from the crowd.
Any channel on the internet would be judged on how many people that actually see your episodes. So we have had almost 17,000 views of programs on the channel so far. But we have a lot of viewers, and the industry is definitely paying more attention to it. We can see that some of the contacts we get is not only from people in Denmark where we are living, but also from both American and Israeli and Japanese companies have been interested in and American companies as well, interested in what we're doing. What we were presenting in the autumn is another addition to our existing website. We will call it Inkish U. Inkish U is U for University, and it's basically the same philosophy that we want to share as much information with the industry as possible. So with the Inkish U, we will build up a system that allows all different vendors of hardware and software and consumables to actually upload tutorials, information videos on how to use their equipment, which is not related to the editorial part of what we're doing, but is related to the fact that if we can have one channel where we can attract as many people as possible, then we will also have a channel where we can share that information, which is our key in what we are doing. If you look at the printing industry today and you want to obtain information, I think a lot of people are actually searching on Google and YouTube. But there's no one place where you can get a lot of information about the key issues that we are talking about. And that's why we think that, okay, if we can make a lot of information available in one website, simple to use, and make sure that people get high qualified information, also with the editorial point of view, I think that we actually get positive response from a lot of groups. We're pretty sure that everything will work out fine for Inkish.